Glad to be back with you today.
Yeah.
I just got back from a conference, and let me tell you, conferences like that have a way of reminding you of something every leader eventually discovers. Not everyone is easy to be around. Some people you meet and you just click with. Something about their energy, their approach, their spirit, it fits. You walk away thinking, I could work with this person daily, all day. And then there are others. You're polite, you're professional, but deep down, you're counting the minutes until you don't have to talk to them. If you've ever led a team, managed a department, served in ministry, or raised children, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Here is what I want to explore with you today. What do you do with the people you don't naturally connect with? Because here's the truth, great leadership isn't about leading your favorites, it's about leading everyone you're around with grace. Let me take you back to the conference room. When you walk into a room full of different personalities, you're walking into a room full of different histories, different wounds, different motivations, and different needs. Their perspective counts. We all do, every single one of us. And when that need isn't met, when someone feels unseen or unacknowledged, they don't usually sit quietly with it. They get frustrated, they get short tempered, and they blow up. We all do. Does that sound familiar to you? James 1:19 says, "Let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to anger." Three actions in that exact order: quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger. As leaders, we often have it backwards. We're quick to speak, slow to hear, and then wondering why people are blowing up around us. What if the most powerful thing you could do as a leader today is simply slow down and listen? Not to respond, not to fix it, just hear. That single shift can change the entire atmosphere of a team or a relationship. So, what do we do when someone blows up in front of us? When they're reactive, difficult, or just plain hard to deal with? Here's the leadership move: step back, not away. Lean in, not lean backwards. Step back and ask a different question. Instead of why are they acting like this, ask what is going on in their life that is creating this reaction. Because most times we need to see the full picture. We don't know what someone is carrying, what they're going through. We don't know what happened before they walked into that room. We don't know what's going on at home, what fear is running in the background, what wound is still open. Most times we cannot know. That is exactly why grace is not optional for a leader. It is very essential. Ephesians 4:2 says, "Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love." Bearing with one another, not tolerating. Bearing, carry alongside them. There's a strength in that word that tolerance doesn't carry. And here's what makes it even harder. Sometimes you will be dealing with people, difficult people, while you yourself are going through something difficult. You have something going on in your own life, and responding with grace is hard when you're hurting too. That's when leadership becomes truly costly, and that's when it becomes truly powerful. My grandmother used to say, before you judge a man, walk a mile in his shoes. It's old wisdom, but it's true wisdom applicable today. Try this next time you're in a difficult moment with someone. Before you react, before you respond, take 1 minute, just one. Ask yourself, what might they be carrying right now that I can't see? What would I need if I were in their position? What story might be running behind their behavior? Jesus modeled this perfectly in John 8. When the religious leaders brought a woman caught in sin, she was expecting judgment. But Jesus paused. He knelt down. He wrote in the sand. And when he finally spoke, he didn't shame her. He saw her. He walked in her shoes for a moment. Then he spoke. Now, you're not Jesus. Neither am I. But we serve a Jesus who calls us to that same kind of intentional, grace filled engagement with the people around us. Leadership is not just a position, it's a posture. It's the posture of someone willing to pause, to understand, and to respond with wisdom instead of reaction. Let me give you a simple 3-step framework I want you to carry into the week. I call it pause. Pause before you react. Literally take a breath. Give your brain a moment to catch up with your emotions. Ask the deeper question, not why are they doing this, but what might they be experiencing to cause them to do this? Understand their need. Are they afraid? Do they feel unseen? Are they overwhelmed? Identify it even if you can't solve it. Speak with grace. Choose your words intentionally. Lead with empathy before you lead with solutions. And finally, extend patience, not just once, not just when it's easy, but do it as a practice. Pause, ask, understand, speak, and extend. These 5 moves consistently applied will change how your team responds to you. They will change the culture around you. And most importantly, they will change you. We don't get to choose every personality that walks through our door. We don't get to lead only the easy people, the agreeable people. We lead people. We deal with people, real complicated, hurt, hopeful, self interested, wonderful people. And the moment you decide to understand them rather than just manage them, that's the moment your leadership steps into something greater. Praise the Lord for every personality in your life, even the difficult ones, because each one is an opportunity to grow, to serve, and to lead like Jesus. Here's your challenge this week. Identify one person in your life who is hard to deal with. And before your next interaction, take 1 minute to walk in their shoes. Just 1 minute. And then come back and tell me in the comments what shifted in you. If this encouraged you today, subscribe, share it with a leader who needs it, or anyone for that matter. And I'll see you in the next video. God bless you and have a great week.